Hey, good evening. Late start here in Maple Grove. We had a Zamboni malfunction apparently before the game ahead of this one, so they lost about 20 minutes. So we are getting close. Got about 2 more minutes of warm up. I have Tim Evanson here with me. Evening.
Hello, everyone. Sounding a bit hoarse. I'm going to try and do my best to maintain silence.
There you go. Yeah, save the voice.
Doesn't really work for an announcer, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll break some new ground this evening.
We'll find your spots. How's that? You have an intern bringing up the hot tea?
That would be a great idea.
We need an intern first, I think.
I have no other children here. I don't think you have any other children here. So
no, I don't.
That's not going to happen.
The free interns are off today. Yeah, it should be a good game. We've played this team before. We tied them 4-4 at the pick, so early on in the season. The other Wayzata team, the mystery team, the Royal team, they beat Omega Orange just before this. I think it was 5-2 or something.
4-2.
Was it
the
4?
Empty netter at the buzzer did not count.
That's right, yes.
It's waved off.
Short by about 6 inches, that's true. So that's an upset in D3 12B2 hockey for the standings anyways. So we all agreed that we can't let Wayzata walk out here with 2 W's today. That would be sacrilege. So we'll do what we can. Do not adjust your television. The world is not at an angle. It's just me trying to get around this giant 2x4 up here in the construction zone. Okay, Wayzata's all set. Maple Grove Crimson wearing the orange. And we're underway with Jameson at center, Wilson left wing, and Rogan right wing. Litzinger back there along with Prosser on D. Rogan with it. She tosses it across, looking for Wilson. And comes out of zone. Here comes pressure from Jameson. Comes in hard. Really hard. Everybody up a little slow, though. That puck's fired out of the zone. Got Prosser back there. Icing waved off. Here come the Trojans. Picked off. And defenders didn't realize it. So they didn't go attack her. I don't think they knew where the puck was. Back to the point. Shot coming. Denied by Cammie. And then Jameson back hands it out to the middle. Cobernad comes on, picks it up. She's going to go get it. Everyone else is changing behind her. She's going to toss it to the middle. Ends up on Bob's backhand. Chance for Lyon to step up. Couldn't quite hold it. And then Brooke fires it in, but still had Flanagan in there deep.
It seems like it's mostly a return to normalcy. I think the experiment of offense versus defensive changes in the last couple of games have settled down into the normal roles today.
Okay. Well, we'll see how long they take to get it figured back out. It's been taking like about a good period and a quarter for them to adjust to their new pairings. So maybe this will be a little faster or slower, who knows?
We're stuck in the corner here.
Bob started to look without the puck, and they put it to the middle. Good clear by Covernat. Brooke bumps her off the puck. Just misses the backhand to Flanagan. Wayzata just dumps it out of the zone. Picked up by Demuth, fired into the zone. Here comes Bowman and Klein. Puck comes out, hits Klein's stick. Comes underneath us here. Evanson chips it up to Klein. Klein off the wall, but not in very deep, so it's able to come back out. We had numbers in the zone, but we didn't have the puck in the zone. Kira bumps a Wayzata player into the zone, so they're offsides.
Definitely some contact early on. Collisions are happening. I'm sure it's not intentional, but players have been hitting each other and falling to the ice. Refs seem to let it happen.
Yep.
Rubbin's racing, though, as they say.
That's it. Dick Trickle. There we go. Klein with it. Robinson using that reach. Gets the first try on it. Second one. And out of the zone it comes. Got Trebojevic back there with Evanson. Oh, that one gets in on goal on Sydney. And comes out to the middle again. Now it's Jamison. Gathers it up. Looks to get some speed going. Gets around a couple. Got Cammy charging the net. Looking for the rebound. It's underneath. So she covers it up. Good job. Good rush and drive to the goal by Jamison.
Heck of a shot for their first shot on goal. Grade A chance there.
Yep.
All alone, knew she had to get it deep to get her team a line change, and she did the best chance she could.
It's like a foot race, shot wide across the front of the net. Wayzata gets to it. And then Prosser's able to chip that out of the zone. Gets that off. Still held in, though, by Wayzata. Good Singer gathers it up. She runs into the mountain that is number 2. Slows her down. Good job by Cammy to get a stick on that. Disrupt the shot. And out of the zone it comes. And they go back in. A little sloppy. And offsides on Wayzata. Center ice.
Definitely a slow start in both teams. They're just trying to find their footing and kind of figure out what each team is doing.
Ooh, dangerous turnover. Quick shot from Wayzata. Not much on that. Play by Bob. Get it up. Brooke couldn't get it out. Still in. Nope. Comes out now, but they didn't have anybody in, so no problem. Cross ice pass over to Brooke. Brooke tries to come back towards us, but not quite the right angle, so everybody had to come back to get it. It's Flanagan. She tries to go back to the middle where Brooke was. Great idea. There we go. There's a back pass. Lion D to Flanagan, or to Covernat, sorry. Just out of her reach. Into the zone. 6.5 to go in period 0. It is a real game, not a scrimmage, so uh-oh. Lines up with a shot denied by Lyon. Uh-oh, another one back to the middle. Great job there by Flanagan. Active sticks for Omega. Looks past, a little bit behind Flanagan. She rips it down. Icing it is. Demuth, face off, goes towards the goal. Bowman clears that one away. Ooh, Klein almost picked that off and ran with it. Shooter coming in, high shot. Sydney gets a chest on it. Nice job standing up to that. And then a good work by the rest of the squad getting that puck out of there, so there wasn't a second shot. Big shot again from number 6 for Wayzata. Sydney handles that, no problem. Yeah, puck's going to come out of the zone. Scarlett in on the forecheck. Demuth as well. They get past everybody and into the zone. A little too deep. Icing it is.
So Wayzata slowly trying to assert themselves for the past few minutes. They've almost tripled their shots on goal with 2 in the past minute. So they're starting to slowly take over, see how OMGHA responds.
Picked off there by Demuth. Good job by Evanson to see that. Sends it all the way across. Oh, man. Kira hits a slick spot at center ice.
Sniper.
Yeah. Scarlett. And they turn around Evanson. They're going to get the zone. Uh-oh. Kira steps all the way across. Big shot up over the net. Yeah, lucky there, I think. Waiting to get out of the zone. Bowman plays it across ice, off the wall. That allows for some changes to happen in orange. On comes Jameson and Wilson. Litzinger picks that one off, trips still. Chance for Litzinger to step up. He's there, puts it out to the middle. Rogan didn't see it coming. Good job by Prosser to get it. Whip it back deep again. Oh, Litzinger held it initially, but then comes out of the zone. He's back after it. Steps around one. She's got some space. Tries a four-handed shot. 5-hole denied. Oh, it went in. There we go. Great individual effort there by Farrah Litzinger. Putting OMGHA on the board. 1-0 with 3:55 to go in the first period. Good aggressive play. And that sneaks through the wickets.
Great second effort by Litzinger there. Had the first one denied by a goalie, but kept banging away at it and went in for a 1-0 lead to OMGHA.
Whoop, whoop. That one sent down. Arm is up. Don't think it's going to make it. Nope. Got to get over that side wall, guys. There it is. Jameson gets to it. Rogan in there. Prosser steps up, pumps that one into the middle of the zone. And here comes some speed for Wayzata. And denied by Prosser. Watch that back post. Got someone floating around back there. Rogan skates it up a little bit. And Prosser chips it even deeper. Jameson hustling down. No icing. Good effort. In comes Flanagan. Around her. It's past Lyon as well. Got to be careful now. Covernat, here we go. It's 2-on-0. In they come. Shot and a goal. Wayzata ties it up. Just a minute later. And they're pumped up. Deja vu to the pick. That's how it was. That game was back and forth all the way to the last second.
Good response by Wayzata here. They've been getting some better chances.
Uh-oh. Another chance for Wayzata if they can get to it. They try to center. It's on the side. Sydney drops down. Puck is still loose, apparently. Brooke finds Flanagan right through the middle. Oh, she had the center. She opted to bring it back to keep control. Shot. Oh, zero angle shot there. That would have been Kaprizov style if that went in. Line backhands it to the middle, but nobody there but Wayzata. Back on it. Goes across to Coburnat. Coburnat fires that one into the skates. Wayzata, and they get it back. And where are the forwards? Everybody just kind of waiting to go up. Ooh, wow, a couple shots just wide. We got lucky. Sydney stopped one. This group is dead tired and worried more about offense than defense. Not great. This line definitely having their way with us right now. Comes all the way across. Brooke gets back. Tries to play it up the wall. It's held in. Shot. Oh boy, line all alone with two of them down there, and Sydney as well. Sydney finally gets to keep that one. Woo! Yep.
Wayzata certainly picking up the pace before the last couple minutes, before that goal anyway. Most shots were kept to the outside by OMGHA, but now OMGHA's slowly starting to get pressure in between the slots and just outside of the crease.
Uh-oh, that one makes it all the way through. Rebound goal. Defense not clearing out. Everyone just watching. Yeah, just the last 2 minutes has just been mental gaff after mental gaff, and Wayzata pounces on it, cashes in twice. Got 50 seconds left in the period. Coach going to have to settle them down and get them to remember what defense is about. All right, DeMuth gets going. Keeps your head down, shot on goal. Really grabs that one. Shot from outside the circle. Evanson chips one to the middle. Wayzata grabs that and makes a nice exit pass. Boyevich trying to get back. Evanson picks it off. 20 seconds. Klein banging for the puck. Out here at the top, it's a turnover. Shot in on Sydney. She grabs that, keeps it tight to the body. Huge save late in the period. Well, I think Coach needs to scrap whatever plans he had to talk about at first intermission. He's got a new topic to talk about.
Now it's passed, and they're from 4 minutes on. Things have taken a turn.
Yeah. And that'll do it for period one. OMGHA starts the scoring, but Wayzata finishes it with twice as many.
As I said before, both teams kind of started slow. Wayzata picked up the pace first, though. OMGHA did a good job early on of limiting chances, keeping them on the outside. But Wayzata finishes the period 11 shots on goal. 5 of those great chances from inside. So they grew stronger throughout the period. OMGHA, 4 shots on goal. 3 of those from within the crease, including the goal by Litzinger. So the chances they've had, they've capitalized on. Both teams taking a lot of shot attempts, still missing the net. So accuracy remains to be improved. And Omega just needs to get down and get some more shots on net. Only having 4 shots on goal in the entire period, they're going to have to start picking it up and just firing them on net.
I think they're going to start playing as a team, right? That's what they did well when they played in that tournament. They were confident making passes to positions rather than just playing slapstick. So we'll see if they can get that back. But for now, they got to deal with the fired up Wayzata Navy team. And there we go. We're just going to pump that out of the zone. Cammy almost had it picked off and on running. Oh boy, another breakaway. With people all around. The whole middle was wide open. Sydney gets a piece and puts it just wide of the goal. Yep, defense needs to be clearing out in front of the goal. And sticking back, making sure those pucks get out of the zone. Cammy trying to pick that one off. She's back on sides. Rogan gets it down. Cammy pursues. Run around. Oh, Prosser trips up Jameson, who goes head first into the wall. He's up, arms up. Icing arm and whistle. .44 to go in period 2. We have the Bob, Flanagan, Olsen forward group out there with Trebojevic and Cobernat on D. Bob on it, trying to settle it down. He's going to walk out, try a shot, didn't get much on it, got disrupted by the stick. Oh, here comes Wayzata walking all the way to the front, just overpowering us with their size. And puck can't get out of the zone. Big shot there from 6, right on target. Sydney stops it. Looks like Litzinger got taken out along the boards there. Flanagan trying to get out. It's turned over. Wayzata with it. Cobernat goes after it. That comes up. Pinched by Wayzata. Brooke with it. Has Flanagan 2-on-1 if they can get it put together. Oh! Brooke fires one across early, and then we're off sides, negating the chance. Love to see her just take that over the blue line and then make that pass, right?
That would be another option. I think these two have shown some great teamwork, great compatibility. Matt Flanagan and Olsen have. Timing needs to be worked on, but other than that, they're maybe the top 2 in terms of offense.
Yeah, offense sounds nice. Ooh. A physical play there.
Bodies continue to hit the ice. Whistles continue to stay in the pocket. I haven't seen anything worth a call, honestly.
All right, Klein trying to get around and at least get the red line. It's in her feet. Demuth is trying to push it in. But out comes Wayzata. And a nice pass across. Shot trickles in on Sydney.
Take those free saves anytime they come by.
And whistles as well in your defensive zone.
One thing Williams has done excellent at this season has been just rebound control. Usually if a puck comes toward her, it stays with her and she can cover it up cleanly. Any rebounds she does give away usually directed to the sides or behind. So usually second chances do not happen in Williams' net.
Cammy rips one and glove and out of the glove. Good chance. Is that a player without a stick? Got Rogan digging in there, trying to get it loose. Cammy as well. And Wayzata with it. They make it around. And here comes Prosser on the pinch. They get it out. Nice Lyon back. Good back check there from Jameson with her speed. Buck played across, but picked off by Cammie. Nice physical battle there. Oof, the stick got tied up in Wayzata's gear, and I think that was Jameson that went down pretty hard. She's hurt. She just needs to go off and get changed. She's going to get the puck and go for it. And chipped in behind. The rest of Omega's changing, but here comes Wayzata. Good hold by Prosser. Otherwise, they had a 3-on-0 break. All right, centered out front. Got some skates. Didn't get through. Coburnat. Bob stick in there. And out of the zone they go. There's Farah, comes all the way across, has Brooke here. She's gonna turn and get going. And how's that not offsides? That was offsides by 6 feet, maybe?
I think, yep, both girls. Brooke kind of stopped and said, Mac, what are you doing? Why are you in the zone? The refs.
She knew things we didn't know, I guess.
The refs were so surprised that it was such a blatant offsides call, they didn't even call it.
Sometimes you just go way past the line, and that's the way. All right. Puck out to Litzinger. Good job controlling that. Puck banked up to Brooke. Brooke tries to get it off the wall and deep, but didn't get there. Backhand gets touched up by Wayzata, and they fire it out of the zone. Waved off. Litzinger with it. Here comes the pressure. Gets that up to Brooke. Brooke just tries to fire a backhander to get deep, but Wayzata comes away with it. They're just bodying us. Not through hitting, but just staying up. Pushing through our puny little stick checks. And they're keeping possession a lot of times. So Omega going to have to toughen up here.
Yeah, they need to get out of the zone. It seems like Olsen and Flanagan are on for a long time.
Yeah, another turnover. Puck still loose. Rebound came out. Flanagan floating up at the blue line. Here we go. Now it's a 3-on-1 for Omega. Bob with it. Let's get the blue line. Yes. Now let's get in. Let's get a shot. Yes. And rebound. And now let's get a goal. Well, no. It's getting everything I asked for. I thought I'd go for it. Now it's Coburnat. Catches Flanagan's skate. Nevinson tries to hold, but we had one inside the line because we were changing, so we're offside. 5.5 left to go in the period. Well, it seems like the bleeding has been stabilized a little bit.
I was just going to say, pace has slowed somewhat from the last 5 minutes of the first period, but we are now reaching the last 5 minutes of the second period. We'll see if history repeats itself.
Turnover. Can't be held by Omega. Evanson just a step behind that one. Comes up. Scarlett tries to push that through. Didn't make it. Demuth, same thing. And then in offsides is Wayzata. Just fired into the zone. Trebojevic rings it around over to Klein. She's bodied before the puck gets there, so she can't get it. Bowman sends it back to Evanson. Evanson around behind the cage, backhander out, controlled at the blue line by the point person, but good stick there from Bowman. Gets it out of the zone. 2 forecheckers on for Omega. You get it around them both. And here we go the other way. Wayzata 1-on-1. Quick shot, gobbled up by Williams. Yeah, hopefully we get some practices in where we can work on some of this system stuff, breakouts and whatnot.
It's always a good thing. Trebojevic did a good job of limiting that chance from the breakaway there. Wayzata probably had Room for a move, room for a shot, but
turnover.
we had the good pressure.
And a shot over the goal. Ross are taking rips at it, trying to get it around that immovable object that is number 2. Is their big shooter from the blue line, 6. Lyon tries to snipe one out of the zone. Oh, Jameson gonna go for the trip. Tripping it is, so power play coming for Wayzata. Jameson goes.
You hate to see it, but I can't argue that call.
Nope.
She was reaching for the puck, and the Wayzata legs just kind of got in between that, the puck and the stick, and down she goes.
All right, face-off won by Wayzata. Nice move, shot. Oh, tipped in front. Oh, it goes up and over. It's on the back of the net. Oh my gosh, we got lucky there. It's literally sitting on the top of the net.
Williams did lose sight of that puck, as anyone would when it goes straight up in the air. Very lucky it did land on top of the net, which draws a new whistle. Draws a whistle for a new face-off. It's more accurate.
Well, no hesitation there between Wayzata players. Let's be careful. Okay, Flanagan strong on the puck. Takes it with her, finds Bob. Bob rips it into the corner. Now we got to drop back. Got to drop back. Lyon, okay, she holds the line. Now they're coming out. Rosser plays it across, just enough. Uh-oh, now they got another chance. Shooting. Oh, what a save by Sydney, sliding across. That was a beauty. Catches that with the right foot. A lot of just standing still for Omega. Taking a swing at it and thinking that's good enough. Wayzata moving their feet and finding their way to the puck. Comes Bob trying to put up some pressure. Ooh, another penalty coming on us.
Action behind the play.
Tripping. Oh, on them, I guess. Okay. I thought we had the puck and then he blew the whistle. It was odd. But they also gave away a free icing or offside, so it's fine.
They're also finding their feet, apparently.
Yes. All right, 2:45 left in this period.
Basically a full power play as
there she comes on.
Jameson heads to the bench. Her penalty time is over.
Brooke came on for her. Bob pushes it ahead. Nobody trying to get it. Everybody just waiting. No feet movement. Oh, nice job. Litzinger trying to get it all the way across to Olsen. She tries to play it back to Coburnat. Smart play, but Wayzata had 2 players there, so it's an easy out for them. Forcing Bob to take on another giant player at number 3. Good shot on goal from her. 24 seconds left in the power play. They hold, put it in front. Coburnat deflects. She's got 2 players around here, and they're killing a penalty, and nobody else is involved in the play wearing orange. We are so thinking about breakaways that we do not protect our house. It's a little risky. All right, power play's over. Here they come out of the box. And another swipe gets it deep by Flanagan. 1:39 left to go in the period. They're going to be held by Litzinger. Litzinger tries to get a shot, but great active stick there from Wayzata. Oh, bouncing all the way across, and a goal! Brooke Olsen is in the right place at the right time. Puck comes across, goalie gets a touch, but it finds its way straight to Brooke, and she buries it. Tying it up with 90 seconds left in period 2.
Yeah, Litzinger delayed a bit on her shot from the point, but that worked out okay. She took it down low, had a pass across to Olsen sitting on the back door, passing in for a tie game.
Rebounds are our friend when we're trying to score. All right, Demuth with it, turns it around, got Klein. Let's get skating, girls. Nah, took too long to make that one. They picked that up. Oh, and we're offsides. Can you be offsides twice in the same play? Because maybe they didn't blow the whistle the first time and then they did?
Well, you shouldn't be able to, but sometimes they don't blow the whistles loud enough.
Anything's possible. 12U B2 hockey. Let's go. Comes back to Evanson, deep into the zone she goes. Klein gives chase. Got Bowman on the right side. She's on it now. Got Demuth out front. Puck can't get there. Klein. And now Wayzata with it. Nice outlet. Yes. Been easy for him to exit the zone today. Oh boy, Trebojevic flies all the way across. And so does that shot from Wayzata. Just wide, otherwise would have been trouble. Oh boy, all alone in front now. High shot, just over the glove of Sydney. 25 seconds left. Come on, time, keep on ticking. Got to get out of this period. Demuth dropped somebody in front. Didn't quite see that. I just saw the player go down. Ooh, another puck that goes up and over Sydney. Rung hard by Ruby. Didn't get out. Klein couldn't get a stick on it. Evanson steps in there. 2 seconds. 1. Get in front of that. Thank you. Omega barely survives the end of another period, sitting at 2-2. Wayzata putting the heat on.
So a second straight period with Wayzata in double-digit shots. Williams standing tall, stopping every one of those. And Omega, even though they're not having a ton of shots, they are connecting in the few that they have. They had 3 shots on net in the second with 1 goal. So I do like their percentage. I'd just like to see more of them.
And is it not true 2 of those shots came on the same play that created the goal? The first shot?
That is correct. Actually, no. Did Brooke have 2 shots on that one? Did she get her own rebound in there?
No, I was saying Litzinger's shot hit the goalie and then came out.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll call that 4 shots for
cleaned it up. All right. We're up 25%. All right, period 3. Let's get after it. All right, we're moving. Are we moving? No, that's Jameson. Now 1 was invisible for a minute. Cammy gets it deep. Jameson goes in hard into the corner. Tries to leave it for Wilson. Wilson on the backhand. There it is. Ooh, just wide. Actually, I think it hit the post as it was coming across. Wilson going to get over there. Got Rogan with her. Tries to float it across. She does. Jameson gets a touch, but not enough to direct it into the goal. Great setup there. Good start to this period. Lyon with it. Feeling the pressure. She changes directions. Plays it all the way up to Cammy. Cammy has it. Has a second to take a look. Tries to play it off the wall. She gets back to it. Gets it out. Second effort. There's the forecheck coming. Lyon tries to bang it out of the zone. Now it's Rogan. It's out, and then they're back in, and it was a close one, but they called it offsides.
All right, Omega continuing their hot start from the past 2 minutes. That goal that scored in the last minute of the second. 2 really good chances in the Wayzata goal. I hope they can maintain their pace and throw some more shots at it and try and solve it again.
All right, Linsager going to step up, play this one aggressively. Got Bob staying back to cover. And here comes Wayzata. Job by Brooke. She throws it in. Flanagan was taken down pretty hard behind the play, so she took a little bit to get up.
Another good rush by Omega. Didn't result in any shots on goal, but they are applying more pressure. Hopefully this is something they can continue to do. Maybe a bit late in the game to have it, but better in the third than not at all.
Heck yeah. All right, Wayzata enters the zone. Got to be careful on the hook there. Gobernad banks it down. Flanagan's going to get up to this one. She's going to be there. She's got it. Shot. Oh, man. Just wide, I think.
I would really love to see Flanagan take one of those outside pucks and bring it inside for a shot.
Yes.
Seems like she's always coming way outside past the dot for those shots.
Yeah, let's take it to the scoring area, right?
She definitely gets her chances.
She does.
Lots of breakaways, lots of odd man rushes, but bring one of those pucks inside next time. See what can happen.
10:04 left in the period. In the game. Tied at 2. Wayzata wins the face-off, tosses it deep in the corner. Trebojevic tries to whip it around. Looks like Wayzata's there first, but it comes off, and Ruby picks it up, skates it ahead. A little slow to pull that trigger, so they're able to get on top of her. And apparently the puck came out and then back in or something. Didn't see that because it's down there in the no man's land. All right, Bowman with it. Plays it. Smart play off the wall. And they try to fire it in, but they were still in the zone. So we will rinse and repeat. And we'll take it to the middle just to change things up. Tierra tries to get over there. Wayzata pushes it ahead. Rung around. Number 2 there first. Put it right on goal. Sydney sees it, covers it up. Now still got Demuth taking the face off. She gets there, wins it, puts it back to Ruby. Ruby skates it around. Puts it up, point person grabs it for Wayzata. They dust it off, take a shot. Goes through everybody. Back to the corner, left for Klein. Klein's got a rolling puck. Can't get to it. Comes out to the middle. Demuth had it for a second, lost it. But it finds its way back to Bowman. Just trying to get the zone here. And Wayzata just all over us. We can't even get it into the zone with pace because they're chopping at our sticks. Aggressively. Well played by them. Now Evanson with it. Tries to get it around. It's played in by a skate by Wayzata. And Demuth just tries to whip it out of the zone. Doesn't make it. Nice hold there by Wayzata. Oh, 2 players in the shooting slot. And it squirts out to Sydney. She covers up with 8.5 to go.
A wise cover there. That line for Megan had been out there for quite a while. And then Wayzata had already had a fresh set come on, and even though they're going to have another fresh set come on, so 2 fresh lines coming on, we'll see how intense the play can get from here.
Yeah, we've been caught that way a couple times in games where we have lines out there a little longer. We could have maybe changed late in the game, keep those shifts short.
Especially in the defensive zone, if you have a new face-off, you probably want some fresh legs.
Heck yeah. Never a bad idea. All right, Lyon goes chasing after it. She rips it around. 2 Wayzata players there to grab it. Up to the middle it goes. Good hustle there by Wayzata, but Jamison says, I can do that too. She gets there. Tammy trying to play it in. She gets it backhanded into the zone. Got Rogan going out to the middle. Here it comes. Lyon holds initially. Then Jamison, nice handiwork there, keeping it into the zone, and then it does come out. Prosser, gotta be careful there. Could have easily called a slash on Prosser if they wanted.
Love seeing the speed and aggressiveness of both Jamison and Wilson. If there's a puck race, you know those 2 will put their heads down and get to it first.
Yep.
Just like Jamison is doing now.
Puck in on the goal and covered up. 7:20 to go. Yeah, I was curious how that was going to work. You got 2 of your 2 speedsters, pair them up, put them out there and see what happens. They just haven't really been able to get going very many times together as a unit. And I think that has more to do with our challenges getting out of the zone than anything.
Yeah, agreed. And Wayzata has been playing a physical game. They're not knocking girls around, but they are letting them know that they're in the vicinity, maybe giving them a little shoulder rub.
Nice pass.
Prevent their speed from taking over.
Bob looking to turn. Now it's Litzinger looking to find a way to get that on the forehand, so she get a good shot off. Got to be careful there. Coburnat reaching out on the backhand against number 2. It's a tough one, and offsides again, thankfully. Singer trying to get it through. It's picked off. All of our forwards were not aware for a minute there, and then Bob's able to get back. Ooh, nice dipsy doodle around. And she couldn't get it back to the middle. And Flanagan plays the stick. Litzinger there, playing pretty aggressive here. Bob trying to get back out to the top to cover Litzinger, who was down low. She ran into somebody. Here comes Coburnat cutting in. Uh-oh. And number 2. Trying to make moves, staying on top of us.
All right, play the middle.
Big shot now. Oh, the time she tries to go to the middle, she's denied. Great work all around. Nope, Coburnat had played that one up, trying to find Flanagan, and she just couldn't get a stick on it, but it's on target. So no icing here. On comes Klein, lifts the stick. When they come, they step around the defense. Big shot, holy cow. I think that went off Sydney and then off the post.
That did not go the direction I expected it to.
What? Holy hell. Girl just blasted through the chest of our girl.
Yeah, Scarlett is in pain.
And it's still playing. Like, what is going on? I mean, that was a huge hit. No call, and then no whistle, but yet they stopped playing, and then she shot on goal, but they meant to blow a whistle? I have no idea.
Coaches are checking on Klein. She appears to be doing okay, just taking a seat on the bench.
Jeez. All right, centering pass all the way out front, denied by Sydney. Wow, that was a blast from point blank range. Evanson tying her up that time, nice job. Here's Cammie, she's got some space. Oh, great stick from 6. Girl's been a thorn in our side. Uh-oh, we're on the wrong side of them there. Kira gets a stick in there and a shot and a goal. Wayzata. It's the go-ahead goal with 4:45. Number 3 rifles one in from inside the circle.
Yep, that was a blistering shot. That's what you expect with someone with a 6-foot-long stick to put some real mustard on that one.
Jamison trying to dig it out. She's doing anything she can to generate something. Got to be careful there. Prosser luckily gets a piece. Otherwise, they were going the other way. No, Prosser playing it up. In the zone, Lyon flips it out. That was left there for Prosser. Prosser's got Jamison. She can get it across. Another great play from 6. And another one. I feel like DJ Khaled. And another one. Puck squirts out in front, but cleared out of trouble. Jamison's got it caught under her feet, so she couldn't get it free. Skates get tangled up. Girls are slow to get up, and we just fire it into the wall right where they are. Man, it's just not the pretty. That's what happens. Could use some practices, I think. Lyon tries to play it up to Rogan, but Rogan was coming out to get out of the way, I think. So she didn't handle it. And they just dump it down. Arm is up. One waves it off. One says it's icing. One says it doesn't. And they end up just staring at each other. That's unfortunate for us. This is that time where you can smell when a line needs to get off. It's that time. So 3:03 left to go. Omega down 1. comes all the way out to the middle. Sydney comes across twice. Great play. And third try, puts it in her glove. Amazing. Great work by Sydney, keeping us in this game, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. Wayzata is picking up their high chance scoring chances.
Burnett trying to keep up with number 5 down there. She skates around, tries to leave it out to the high slot. Oh, great hold there by the defender. Bob plays it out of the zone. Trying to chip it up to Flanagan. Litzinger's just going to take it. Drive to the front. She's got 3 players to go through. She's going to try for the wrap. Leaves it for Brooke. Brooke's shot doesn't get through. Burnett gets a piece of it, but just plays it. Tried to one-time it. Didn't get much on it. And there's going to be a trip. Nope.
No,
okay.
arms remain down.
It's Flanagan. Again, bodies all around her, nowhere to be. Bob trying to get it out to the middle. Burnett with it. Here's a good shot, tipped in front by Wayzata, wide of goal. Run around.
About that time, you might want to think about watching Williams come aside.
Yeah, I'd hope we get a change before we try that. This group's getting slow. And it's a chance for Brooke. Oh.
The feet of Wayzata probably have more
RD.
takeaways and broken passes than their sticks.
For sure. They're in the lanes, man. They're in the lanes. Evanson wheeling around, trying to chip it up. Finds Bob. Bob ahead. Trying to find Flanagan. Puck just sitting there for a half a second, but we could have used a half a second longer so we can get to it. Minute 15 to go. Sydney's still in the net. Puck up and out of the zone, but they're ready to put it right back in, and they're in offsides. Number 7 wasn't quite sure what was happening.
There's been several times in the game, especially that last rush, where girls have seemed to almost be too polite and saying, oh, you're close, you're ahead of me, you take the puck, even though they may have the head of steam. So some selfishness might be required here, especially this late in the game. Somebody's got to dig down and say, this is going to be my game, this is going to be my puck, I'm going to end this or tie it.
Bowman keeps it in the zone. We got Scarlett all alone, back post. Evanson holds it, dusts it off, puts it just wide. 50 seconds to go. Demuth backhands one in behind the goal. Bowman.
Williams is out.
Yep. Bowman's out. Jameson on. There it is. It's loose. Demuth band on it. Evanson's chance. 33 seconds. Hold the goalie. Klein trying to just turn with it. She's got a player with no stick that's just handing her. And we wasted 10 seconds in the same corner because we just got one on the puck. And Demuth comes in and cross-checks the girl. No call. There's a chance. Flyer and held with 11 seconds to go. Demuth takes a stick in the face. Yeah, see, this is where you need to change that up for sure. Wayzata gets fresh bodies on. We're going to go with the same group. Tied up. Bowman trying to find Jameson on the far post. 6 seconds. Put out to the middle. Bowman, nobody gets a shot. And that will do it. Wayzata comes away with a strong win. Sydney played out of her mind good. Just didn't get the goal support tonight. Yeah, so we tied them once and we lost the second time. Wayzata comes into Maple Grove walking away with 2 dubs. That's tough to handle. What do you got on the stat sheet?
Well, small victories. OMGHA kept Wayzata off the double-digit shots for the third period.
Oh, there's an improvement.
Wayzata did finish with 30 shots on net, giving Williams that ever important 90% save percentage for goalies.
Wow.
In terms of offense, Omega had 6 shots on net, so that is their highest shot total of the game. They finished with a total of 13 shots on goal for the game. We wanted to go with 2 goals. So outshot more than double.
I think it's the most we've allowed all season, shot-wise. That was a lot.
A lot of shots. And also, Wayzata had a lot of missed shots.
Yeah.
So the attempts, offense overall, was definitely skewed in terms of Wayzata. But having said that, Omega did connect on a higher percentage of shots. They found their chances, and they used what little they were given.
Well, speaking of giving, Thanksgiving's coming up.
Oh, that is a
You love
solid
that.
segue.
You love that. Yes. That's what I
Can't
get
teach
paid
that.
the big bucks for. Nope, it's a skill. Wait, no, it's a talent. Skills you can teach, sorry. But yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up, so not a lot of hockey until Saturday, where they start up some practices again for people that are around. And then I don't think we have any more games until the tournament. And the tournament would be I want to say 5th or 6th of December, whatever that Friday, Saturday, Sunday is. We will be going down to Austin, Texas. Just kidding. Austin, Minnesota, home of Spam. So we will certainly be there broadcasting games, but if anything comes up before that, we'll get it posted. Thanks for watching. Thanks for rooting on the girls. We'll see you later.
Good night.